Hey everyone. So we got the Valigarmanda trial today, or challenge I should say. And this one is just like the sewer quest, a little bit more tricky, especially if you want to do it in 3 turns without Scion. And the reason why it's a little bit tricky is you can only use Final Fantasy VI units. And there's literally only 2 good Final Fantasy VI units for DPS. Terra and the latest unit Scion. So, and Scion also only if you have him at EX plus 3 because that's when his super limit burst unlocks. So yeah, this one's a little bit trickier, but if you don't mind missing out on that emblem, Vibrant Wings of Valigarmanda, you have 4 turns to defeat this boss for the Master's Crown, which is used to upgrade Terra and or Locke and other units that will come out in the future, such as Rain, or not the units that are available, but more units will become available for the Crown updates, and one of them is Rain, for example. So this is the team. Fair warning, this team has super strong gear. I just want to get this over with in 3 turns. I will check if there is a way to do this with a budget run, or well, budget run 4 turns is going to be rather hard, but a cheaper run. So our DPS unit or tank for the first few turns is Celeste. I just realized I cannot use Midsummer Boda because I need status immunity on her. So yeah, this is her gear. I should also do this in the base form. And why does she not have a weapon equipped? They fixed most of the things with Celeste, but they didn't fix removing one piece of equipment in either form to remove the other. But yeah, alright, so Celeste base form, full tank mode, nothing really too exciting here, right? Using the vision card from FFBE because I don't have 2 of her vision cards. And yeah, no other skin. Brave Shift is geared towards more DPS, although it looks rather similar. She has Avian Killer. The boss is an Avian type and weak to ice. So having Celeste on the team is very, very favorable. And she has, let me see, 125 physical Avian Killer. Which isn't much, but we don't have that much Avian Killer regardless. So I can start her in base form. I am also using Luck, only in his base form though. I don't really need the Brave Shift, even though it has decent stuff, but it's using fire. And I don't really want to use fire because the boss is weak to ice. And at least that skill is non-elemental, which is good. Alright, so this is the gear, the equipment pieces. These are the abilities. He's using Link's vision card. And he's got 250 Avian, and that's enough. Next up is Edgar. I could use Edgar's... If I'm going for turn 4, yeah, I could gear his base form, but I'm not going to. I want to kill him on turn 3, on the boss on turn 3, meaning I have to instantly jump with Edgar due to his 2-turn jump. It's a little bit messier. So yeah, this is the gear for Edgar. The standard stuff, I'd say. And one of the advantages, Edgar has a lot of Avian Killer innately, so gearing him for Avian Killer is rather easy. He's got 300% and 800 jump. Alright, and the next unit is Kefka. Archmage Kefka has an Ice Imperil, which we're gonna need. There's an Ice Imperil field active, but we also need the Ice Imperil, and he's the one to provide that for us. So this is his gear. Rather decent, I'd say. Using Luis's vision card. And yeah, that's it, not using the Brave Shift. And lastly, we got Terra. I am using Terra's skin, as you can see, for both forms, so please don't mind that, because I prefer the green hair Terra. That's the only one that I accept and know, and not the blonde one. Damn you, Amano. But yeah, the gearing between Brave Shift and base form is rather similar. Only difference is she has a little bit of Bird Killer in her base form. But that's about it. And she's using Celeste's Vision card because it is beneficial to her evocation burst. So this is the rather usual evocation stuff. We don't need, or if you have Celeste's Vision card, you don't need either Guardian of Light Sora, or you don't need Alliance Heart. You can use Black Mage Slacker, for example, which is rather decent. And that's a team. So let's give this a go. And again, if it is feasible, I will do a cheaper guide later on. But it will include Locke, Kefka, Terra, and what's his name? Edgar, anyway. Because there aren't that many Final Fantasy 6 units. So we'll have what's the name? Celeste cover, provoke, and nullify. Yeah. We'll have... No, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I can't do that because I need to imbue Edgar with ice. So let's redo this and imbue Edgar with ice. So Celeste is starting in her Brave Shift. Forgot about that. So Celeste starts in Brave Shift. She's going to Life Devoted to the Opera, which is a 100% avian killer. And yeah, so Life Devoted. Here's the Ice Imbue and stat buff 250, but it's good enough. It also is a 30% Ice Amp. And we'll do Shelga for the team. Locke is going to Force Hunt, which is a free turn 85% break, and he'll do some chaining on the boss. Edgar is going to Figaro Jump. Terra is going to... Oh, Terra can limit, right? That's perfect. That's literally perfect. So we do have her LB field. And Kefka is going to... Let's see. Kefka, where do we have your stuff? So Kefka is going to... unlock Quadcast. Where's his Ice Imperil? Guffowing Ice, 120 Imperil. And Twisty Turny Blizzaga. Okay. Let's wait for all of this to finish. As you can see, the boss is rather tanky. And off you go. So here's the Blizzaga, but doesn't matter, Celeste took care of it. So let's have Terra Brave Shift, Transburst, Magic Power Release Fire, Quadcast on Kefka, and we'll triple cast Celeste and our boy Locke. Alrighty. Stupid stop. I forgot about stop resistance. Wait. We need stop resistance. So let's take away... If I'm using stop resistance, I might as well use the ribbon. The super ribbon, that is. That one should... Yep. So we can actually use Midsummer Boda again. Alright, we're good. Let's now defeat this boss for sure. I'm sorry about that. It's figuring out as I go, as you can see too. Alright, so we'll just repeat all of this here. So let's Brave Shift. It's funny that the Brave Shift does not animate on Terra, but it does on Celeste. I wonder why that is. But yeah. And she'll go. Let's do Force Hunt and some chaining. Let's triple. I hate. Guffoing and Twisty Turny. Terra is going to limit. And Edgar is going to Figaro jump. Off you go. So far so good. Now let's shift Terra. She's going to Transburst, Power Release Fire and just do some damage, I guess. We'll have Kefka Quadcast Twisty Turny. He doesn't have a chaining partner, but so be it, I guess. And triple chain on these two. What is it? This one and this one. Okay. Right. So will LB, will triple. I have no clue how Kefka's LB frames are or what they are even. Let me just quickly check. Is this a single hit? It's 9 hits. That might actually not work out in my favor, but we'll see. So let's start off with Terra as per usual. Send in him. Wait for the chain to build. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it wasn't that hard after all. Or maybe I just have too much gearing for this. I don't know. But that was rather simple for 3 turns. So, Terra did the most damage as expected. Edgar is a close second. Celeste is actually dealing a lot of damage. I did not expect her to be this close to Locke, because Locke is actually fully built for Avian Killer and all that stuff. So, wow, Celeste, really good, really good. But yeah, Terra, as you can see, totally carried this fight. Yeah, nothing else to say about this, I guess. So we did it. All missions. I think I will stop here with the video, and if I find a team that can do it with less gearing, because that is going to take a lot of trial and error, especially if I want to do it in 3 turns. So I'm going to stop the video here. I know I said I'm going to do a cheaperish guide, but that one is going to take a little bit more time and preparation. So I will see you hopefully later today for that cheaperish video of that. See you later.